Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Chef Sherry's Plant-Based Kitchen. I wanted to show you today how I spontaneously come up with ideas for recipes. So I looked in my refrigerator this morning and I saw some mushrooms that I needed to use up. I had some kale. I always have onions and carrots and different vegetables. And I just had a real good taste for a stuffed cabbage. Now my mom used to make this when I was growing up and she would stuff it with a meat mixture. But we're doing it with my leftovers from the fridge today, and it's all plant-based and all good for us. So I had some brown rice in there, I pulled that out. I had some white beans that I made in my Instant Pot in my freezer. I pulled them out and defrosted them. Then I took an onion, as I said, a little bit of carrot, mushrooms, what else? And kale. And I sautéed them in vegetable broth until they were nice and tender. And then I just opened up my little drawer here where I have all my seasonings. I said, let's add some seasoning. Let's give it some oomph. So I added basil and oregano and some thyme and a little bit of sage, just a little bit of salt and pepper. And I got this mixture, and here it is. This is what it looks like. So it's really nice, and it's a great stuffing for my stuffed cabbage. So I took cabbage leaves and I just steamed them in my steamer so they got soft. And then here's the dish. I rolled them up with this filling, put a cover on them, and baked them for about 45 to 50 minutes. And I wish you could smell these. Can you smell them, Dale?
Smells delicious.
It's wonderful. And the sauce, I took my mom's sauce, but I made it healthier. So I took 1 can of tomato sauce and I added date paste. And it looks like this. So that's what I used. Okay. And I mixed it together and I heated it up. And again, I seasoned it with just a drop of salt and pepper, and then I put it on the bottom of the pan, laid my stuffed cabbage rolls on top, and then I covered the rest of them with sauce, and then I baked them. So isn't that easy? So we're good for dinner tonight. So I wanted to share with you what I'm doing on this very busy day. I'm going to leave in about 10 minutes, so I'm going to tell you how I get going through the day and keep my plant-based diet intact. So what do? I take my lunch with me. So I'm taking a friend of mine to a medical procedure, so I'll have lots of time to be sitting in a waiting room or in my car probably. So here's lunch today. I had some leftover chopped salad that I had thrown in some leftover tempeh with a little bit of my Asian dressing. That's the salad. And I just made this fabulous hummus that we had taken to the shelter, my friend Karen Bender's recipe that she found. This is made with chickpeas and a little bit of cashews, a little bit of tahini, lemon juice, and garlic. You put it into the blender and it is delicious. So this is another thing we'll have for lunch today, some crackers and hummus. So I will not go hungry, I know that. And the last thing I'm taking are these Cara oranges, which are my favorite. They're in season. To me, they're sort of a blend between grapefruit and oranges. And so I simply will just peel them off and eat them. So I will be good to go in a few minutes. And I just wanted to share with you my recipe that I created this morning. I'll try and put it into words, so when I post this on the YouTube channel, just look under the description and I'll explain to you what I did again. And I'll also add that hummus recipe because it's a keeper and I think it's a wonderful thing just to have in your house when you're hungry. Put it on vegetables or crackers. So have a wonderful day, everybody, and see you next time at Chef Sherry's Plant-Based Kitchen. So long for now.